afternoon, everyone. This is the Public Health and Safety Committee meeting of Tuesday, April 18th. I detect a quorum. We'll move right into the resolutions here. Not a hefty agenda. We got RS 2023-2103. Broken Syracuse Welsh Stiles approves an application for a Victims of Crime Act grant from the Tennessee Office of Criminal Justice Programs to the Metro Office of Family Safety for funding to supplement staffing for both family safety centers. Move. Get a motion? Any discussion, questions for Chief or anything? No? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? You adopt. Thank you so much. RS 2023-2012, Syracuse approves an agreement between Middle Tennessee State University and the Metro Health Police Department to provide all qualifying employees with affordable access to degrees offered by the MTSU. Any discussions, questions?
Can you tell us about this program?
Yep, sure.
So, in essence, the MTSU wanted to offer reduced tuition to Metro Police Department employees, but in order to do that, I guess, since they're a state institution, they have to have a memorandum of understanding in place with the entity to do that. And so that's what it is. We're not funding any of it. It's purely, if our employees are interested, they reach out, they can avail themselves of the reduced rate, and merely all we do is merely verify that that person is in fact employed by us.
Thank you.
Class of 83, go Big Blue.
That's right.
Is it a pretty good rate?
Well, my understanding is yes, it is, because we have several people that are already signed up, and they've been very antsy that this, trying to hope this was going to go through so that they could avail themselves of it. So, and every penny counts these days.
Sure.
So.
That's fantastic. Class 2001.
It's true blue then.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? You adopt. Thank you very much. And RS 2023-2013, Roten Syracuse approves an application for a community-based traffic study enforcement and education grant from the Tennessee Highway Safety Office to the Metro Nashville Police Department to continue the enhanced DUI enforcement initiative and target distracted driving and seatbelt enforcement.
So moved. Second.
Thank you, Mitch. Any discussions, questions for Chief?
I'd love to hear more about that.
Okay.
This is a grant we've actually done each year. It's through the state that they provide money. It used to be just focused on DUI enforcement, and it's broadened over the years to include distracted driving, which is obviously a major problem these days, and then also seatbelt enforcement. So it's just an overtime initiative. It's not mandated. It's purely voluntary. So we run it through our traffic division. Also, they put out they create a schedule and assign. Put it out for posting, and officers can sign up for that, and then they run an initiative for that evening. It's usually Friday, Saturday nights, times of the day that we have a lot of DUI incidents.
Okay.
Very good. All in favor? Aye. Against? Any abstentions? Thank you very much. You adopt. On to bill on second reading. BL 2023-1688, Bradford, Hancock, and Stiles, amends Chapter 8.04 and 8.08 relative to the regulation of animals. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
All right. Councilmember, welcome.
Yes, I just wanted to kind of mention that I've got a meeting scheduled this Friday with Metro Health, MAC, and Legal to kind of debrief over the last 2 months worth of community meetings I've been hosting. So we might have a few more amendments that come out of that. So I'm going to go ahead and defer one more meeting tonight so that we can have that meeting this week and have any timely filed amendments done next week, and with us putting it back on schedule in the next meeting.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to put this amendment on before we defer it?
I'd rather wait to have conversations with Health and Legal before we add any amendments to it right now.
I move defer.
Second. Second.
Just, is there a short elevator kind of version that you can give us what you're trying to do?
So basically, this conversation has been ongoing for about the last 3 years. Councilmember Stiles' bill came out last year, and with conversations I've had with Health and MAC, there's a lot that can be done that won't cost any money, and so this bill is kind of that first step They recognize the rabies section of the ordinance needs to be updated. There's a lot of terminology that needs to be updated. And so that's pretty much what this is. And while we were doing this, the idea was, well, let's have the community conversation, see what other low-hanging fruit is out there that we can do to update and modernize the code without costing any extra money. And so that's the purpose of the meetings I've had for the last 2 months, is just get community input about what are some other things that we could possibly change or update while we're doing this.
Thank you.
I missed, are we entertaining your amendment or deferring with? Okay, all right, so we're going to move to defer? Okay, all right. All in favor for is it one meeting deferral? Say aye.
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? All right, thank you very much. Did you want to go ahead and mention that, and get any input or discussion?
Yeah, I just wanted, thank you so much, Chair. I just wanted to mention, we know that the state is trying to wrap up their legislative session, and the legislation to overturn the Community Oversight Board was taken off the agenda for Finance, Ways, and Means today. However, it was put back on the agenda. So that appears that it is still moving forward. And I know I've gotten a lot of calls from people in the community about it with regards to this is something that the community voted for, and people don't want to feel like their vote is being silent. So I just wanted to make sure that we publicly acknowledge that and that people understood where that legislation was, and also to just encourage people who are in support of the Community Oversight Board, if they feel so led, to reach out to their representatives on the state level to express their concerns. So I just wanted to acknowledge that. So thank you, Chair.
Very good. Excellent. Stay on top of it. Any other business for the committee? Seeing none, we stand adjourned. Thanks all.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you very much.